I would like everybody who grew up with divorced parents to raise your hand. Alright, let me get a head count. Now, I would like everybody to keep their hand raised if when their parents told them they were getting a divorce, you thought the best course of action would be to kidnap your parents, lock them in the basement, bolt the doors shut, and hold them hostage until they decided, looks like we have to stay married. 3. I'm concerned. Why are you guys keeping your hands raised? I was minding my business one night. I got all cuddled up and cozy and decided to watch one of my favorite YouTube creators, Alanda Parker, when I got smacked with this.
The other major introduction that I was given to Jennifer Tilly, the movie House Arrest, which I don't know how many of y'all have seen this movie that came out in the early 90s. I don't even know what year, but it's about these kids whose parents were getting divorced and they locked their parents in the basement, and Jamie Lee Curtis plays the mom. Jennifer Love Hewitt plays the love interest. It's good. I don't know where you can find that, but you should watch it if you've never seen it, because me and my sister ate it up when we were little.
Now, to say I've never been smacked so hard with nostalgia in such a short span of time sounds a little bit dramatic, but honestly, it's the only way I can put it. House Arrest was a comedy released in 1996, and one of my personal favorites growing up. I used to watch it every weekend when I was at my dad's house because, you know, divorced parents. The movie centers on a group of kids who kidnap and lock their parents in the basement in order to force them to deal with their various adult issues. The main kid is Grover, who not only is a psychopath and way too involved in his parents' marriage, but also has a horrific dark helmet haircut that I can't stop staring at throughout this entire movie. There's Grover's best friend Matt, who looks like he could be an alternate for Matt Watson's father. Stacy is Grover's little sister, TJ is the school bully, and I say bully lightly because this kid is just what happens if Richie Tozier from It was a bully.
To champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
You out to have fun with anyone. But when
we get a young Jennifer Love Hewitt as Brooke, the typical crush character. Matt also brings his two younger brothers along whose names are not important since they barely speak or matter to the plot the entire time. They're pretty much just there to up the kid count in this movie. Grover and Stacy start the movie off by giving their parents an anniversary present, and in return, they give the kids the best gift they could ask for. 2 Christmases! Okay, they claim they're not getting divorced, just separated. Which, if you have divorced parents now, you know what that means. Now, instead of taking this like a normal child and, maybe getting himself some therapy, he listens to the sage advice of his friend Matt.
If I were you, I'd lock him in a closet until they worked everything out.
The kids throw their parents' an anniversary party where Grover gets way too involved in his parents' relationship again.
You guys spent enough time apart. Maybe you need some time together.
That's enough, son.
You guys used to get along just fine. I mean, I remember when you couldn't keep your hands off each other.
All right, Grover, let's just stop this, okay?
You guys couldn't keep your hands off each other. I remember I used to come downstairs and I'd see you two on the couch raw dogging. Long story short, they bolt the door shut, locking Mama Curtis and Papa Pollock to fend for themselves against rats, bugs, and the horrors of divorce. Also, there's a lot of characters in here, so when it comes to the parents, I'm just going to refer to them as their actors' names, just to keep things easier. And you think just 2 parents locked in a basement are an issue. Wait until Grover spills the beans in front of his bully.
Something came over me. I had to do it.
Where are they now?
They're still down there.
Grover, you kidnapped your parents?
Well, I am impressed.
Now you've got yourself a whole basement full of talent. We've got Mama Curtis and Papa Pollock, Granddaddy Wallace Shawn, Aunt/Queen Almighty Jennifer Tilly, second cousin twice removed Caroline Aaron, mystery woman who you don't really know but they're nice to you and you see them every now and then at like a family barbecue, Sheila McCarthy, and horribly racist and misogynistic uncle Christopher McDonald, who, side note, has this man ever played a nice person? I feel like my whole life this man has only been playing douchebags. Now, since it's a mid-90s film, we're gonna need some montages, and lots of them. And to add to those montages, we're gonna need some good old-fashioned controlling husband misogyny. Let us have it!
This is an aggravated felony of the 1st degree.
2nd degree under the revised code.
Gwenna, I'm talking.
have a honeymoon.
You didn't have a honeymoon?
No, Donald was still busy at work and I was still waitressing.
Oh, you waitressed?
Yeah, for 5 years.
Really?
You see, Donald and I were at law school together, but he couldn't afford the tuition, so I dropped out and started waitressing until he got established.
She wanted to.
Grover reads a couple pages of a book on anger management and decides he is now a full-time therapist and it's time for the adults to do some good old group therapy. So in a completely un-cult-like manner, Grover has Matt install cameras and microphones in the basement so that they can communicate properly with the parents, and definitely not for the sole purpose of staring at them while they sleep.
Hello, and welcome to the Grover Beindorf Hour, live from up above. These are my assistants. We are here to help you.
Oh my God.
As predicted, group therapy ends in a fistfight, and leader Grover has to lay down the law.
We're taking a break, but you guys aren't getting any lunch, you're not getting any dinner, you're not getting anything until you apologize.
These parents are gonna die. Well, since it's only been around 10 minutes since the last montage, let's get us another one.
Making friends like the bee makes honey. No two snowflakes the same.
Before cult leader Grover can starve them to death, the parents attempt an escape that leads Mama Curtis plummeting to her death in the walls. Or she lands on a trampoline and she's perfectly fine. Yeah, sure, we can go with that one. We finally get some payback as Queen Tilly tells off misogynistic Uncle McDonald.
You know, a lot of people don't dress their age. Phil Donahue did a whole show
Great.
about
No
the
one wants to hear
Harrison-
about Phil Donahue right now.
Why are you always interrupting her all the time?
I don't think I always.
How would you like it if somebody interrupted you every time you started to talk?
Well, like I said, I don't think
I don't
always...
think you respect her very much.
Respect? She's my wife. Of course I respect her, for God's sakes.
Well, actually, Donald, you do
Well,
interrupt
no, I'm
me.
talking. You're a fine one to talk about respect with you and your kid. Think your daughter respects you? You dress like you're 12? Look.
Fatality.
Frankly, I would have thrown a kettlebell at his face, but sure, for now, the cake will do.
Sorry, John.
You know, there's something so poetic about one abusive character smashing a real-life abusive character against a wall. It just feels right. And I know I pissed off a lot of Beatles fans with that one. Fuck you, John.
Come on, Ned, dance with me, please.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's not what I remember. Come on.
What about music?
I'll take care of the music.
What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. They're dancing.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah, Stace, let's go to bed. Definitely not hit the record button on this thing. Oh, that is just so sad. She's watching all the poor brains being abused and lowering their IQs by watching Andrew Tate's videos. Tragedy strikes the house when Mama Curtis's lawyer Stein, brings certain documents to the house that probably shouldn't have been so easy to just slip out of that envelope.
Hello, is your mother home?
Yes, but she's sick. We all are.
I'd kill a kid that day. It is then that we meet full-on murderous rage Grover.
We're ready.
All right, everybody. Let's get down to business.
Are you all right?
Okay, Mom, I'm the one asking the questions right now, all right? So let's cut to the chase. What went wrong?
It's just like we said, it's not any big things, it's just a bunch of
Little things?
You definitely
Why does
said-
everything have to turn into a fight with you guys?
Well, you know, as aggravating as that can be, Grover, you know something that might actually help with that? A separation.
Who's in the divorce papers? Who turned off the answering machine? Hello?
Hi, it's Ralph Doyle.
Lawyer Stein, weren't you just at the house like less than 5 minutes ago? That's a clingy lawyer. Jesus.
What do you want?
I want to talk to your mother.
I thought I told you that she's sick.
Did you give her that packet?
Oh, you mean the divorce papers? Yeah, she got them. She was just thrilled.
What happened to trial separation, hon?
He was going to send these people. Just listen, please. He never.
Oh, it's getting a little ugly down here, man.
Can't you tell we're having a party? Whoopee!
I said don't talk.
I'm sure she must have some questions.
Oh, yeah. Well, so do I!
Grover goes on an absolute rampage, and one where not even his innocent chair gets by without being horrifically attacked. We also get an accurate reenactment of what it looks like when I listen to the Cranberries by myself in my room. Grover bikes, he runs away to a waterfall to cry in private. See, that's normal behavior when these things happen, Grover. Not forcing these parents to crowbar their way out of your basement.
We're through!
Oh my God! They did it! They got us out! They got out of here!
All right! They got us!
Yeah, but who are you going to get to fit through there?
I get that this is just a funny moment, you know, sending Wallace Shawn up through there. But if we're being realistic here, you could have sent so many other people up there before him. You could have sent her. You did not have to start with him. Just because he's a short king doesn't mean that he can... Oh, nope, it's just a Google misprint. So the cops are alerted again and find out the parents are being held captive, putting the kids' kidnapping streak to an end. It's a kid! Take the shot!
Come on, move! Come on, let's go! Move! Come on!
It's a dog! Take the shot! Throughout this whole slow motion scene, I think my favorite part is Mrs. Crumb's spotlight on the camera getting taken over by a cop and her clear, pissed off expression. I also love Stacy immediately throwing herself onto the cop car in defeat.
Don't talk then. Look. Just look. Look at what Grover's done for us. You love me very much.
And you love me too.
Look at what our kids did. They kidnapped us. They're certified psychopaths. This proves that we love each other.
Excuse me. Excuse me?
They're kissing.
Yeah, Grover, you need help, man. If my parents were going at it in the front yard, I certainly wouldn't be pulling a, all right, they're kissing. I'm gouging out my eyeballs and flinging them into the nearest garbage can. The movie ends with Mama Curtis and Papa Pollock staying together, the kids getting off scot-free, Mrs. Crumb divorcing this asshole, newly popular Grover and Brooke getting together, and the family taking a vacation in Hawaii, where Grover just has to end it by being a creepy little demon.
Stacy, can you zoom in on that kiss? Sure. Hang on a second. I almost forgot. Mom and Dad made us promise never to lock them in the basement again. We promised, because we figured there's always the attic.
The movie was critically panned, with Gene Siskel giving the movie a 0 out of 4, saying, quote, one of the year's worst movies. At least I hope so, or it's going to be a very bad year, end quote. Which isn't fair at all, because let's be honest, how many good movies came out in 1996? Oh, okay, we get it. All right, I said we get it. All right, I get it.
So if it's about kids, what do they want to do? They want to put the parents in the basement and then go have fun themselves, right?
I guess, yeah. They don't want to see the parents downstairs fighting.
You know, make it Ferris Bueller's Day Off for everybody in the neighborhood, if you will, but no one wants to see unhappy parents trapped in a small space.
Especially kids. That's just what you want to see when you're 10 years old, right? A movie about parents who want to get a divorce. That's just what you'd like to see.
May I direct you to one of my favorite movies from when I was 10?
We love each other. Don't we?
I want a divorce.
We can't. We're family.
I'd say a 0 out of 4 is a bit extreme in this case. It's a typical dumb fun family movie that genuinely for me has at least some very funny moments.
Oh, yeah, I got it. We've been held hostage since Thursday. Our kids are starting to act like Freud. I've probably lost my job. Just been in a fist fight with the town's biggest asswipe. And we just wasted the entire day with your...
What did he just call me?
Asswipe.
All I can say is there's nothing funnier than divorce. Am I right, kids? Bye.